Tell us more. How did you start your journey in the yoga?
Oh, in the yoga, I was a 15 years old guy in the high school time, and I see a poster, an advertising of a yoga course, and I say, I want to try. And I was the only man, the only young guy in a group, mainly about 60 years old woman. But I really felt that it was super special for me. That was like a superpower. And, in a special moment for a guy, 15 years old, young guy, it's very important, all the things that you have, all the emotion and it was so powerful. I really felt that was the right thing to do. Definitely.
When you say power, or what was the first emotion power you felt?
That you can control your feelings. You can control how do you feel and how do you react to the world in general.
Because when you go to the fitness industry and you go, for example, in the bodybuilding, people, let's say youngster, who comes to this space, first thing they want to achieve is certain belonging to a group. Because this group has a standard, not standard, like level in the society. Like these are athletes, these are like, for example, they go in stage and competition. So, that aura around this kind of, that part of fitness industry. But yoga, I don't know, forgive my ignorance, but I'm not. That's why I'm saying this interview it's unorthodox by every possible means.
That's very important.
Exactly, because this is stereotype is yoga is not for guys.
Oh,
so this is even now.
But if you think about yoga in India, that that yoga comes from India. Yoga in India was only for men. And if you think about this, how these things is changed during our lives, right? Because now, after the US influence and after all the commercial part of yoga, many people think like you, that yoga is for girls. But mainly at the beginning, yoga was only for women. Only for men, sorry.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I never knew about this.
Yes.
Yeah, I know the monks, they used to have this kind of meditation. And also in the Kung Fu part and the martial arts, when it started in China or Japan, they have this kind of, the mental part was also very important.
Yes, the energy, that you work on your energy, right?
Exactly.
Not only on your body. And that's what I call superpower. When you can control your energy and your reaction, I think that is a superpower.
I will derail from the question. What is your superpower, Alex?
My superpower?
Yes.
I think the empathy.
Empathy?
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Why this reaction?
Because
you don't think that empathy can be a superpower.
Why
it is.
Why empathy?
Why you think that I...
No, why empathy? Why did you choose empathy as a superpower?
Because I think that when you can relate, when you can understand and feeling what the people around you are feeling, it's super important. You can understand, so you can resonate and you can change the way that you approach with the situation in general, not only with people, but with all the situation.
Because in the business world, they call it, where we teach, we call it emotional intelligence.
Yes.
You can use every kind of communication to the person in front of you. It depends on the situation. So you don't go blank. You know what I mean? You use the same kind of reactions every time. So empathy. Very interesting. I'll give you that. So you started 16 years old in the yoga, which is...
15.
15, which is surprisingly, you choose this path.
Yes, I was a strange guy.
And
all of my friends, you were talking about group. I was not part of any group at all. At my age, every guys in the 50 years old was playing football. You know, I'm Italian,
yeah, exactly.
So of course they were playing football. And I was working alone in the, forest, hugging the trees, and do my meditation. I was the strange one. Yes, I'm still the strange one.
Interaction at 15 years old and being on school and doing the yoga classes. How many classes per week you've been doing?
2 classes of 2 hours each week. That was my beginning with yoga.
You started to be as an instructor, or you started to enjoy it yourself?
Just enjoy. For sure, absolutely. It was just for myself. I never thought about I will be a yoga instructor at all.
What was the age on that group or the classes that you used to practice yoga?
Say it again, sir.
Like the attendees in the class.
Mainly 60 years old
Oh,
women.
come on, man.
Absolutely, trust me. It
How
was
did
like
you
this.
find yourself? You are 15 years old, and how did you find yourself in between? I mean, no offense.
Because it was powerful, the activity, the class was powerful. It was not important for me that was that I was the only one there. You know, it was not important at all.
So you've been attracted to yoga because it touched your spirit.
Definitely, yeah. And it changed my reaction. I told you again, you know, when you are a 15 years old guy, you have so many things in your life. You have a lot of anger, for example. You want to change the world. You don't want to live in this country. You know, you have a lot of energy.
Yes.
And that was super important for me because I had the sensation that was this activity was able to calm me down, to center me. And when you are centered, you can make better decisions. That's why I call it superpower.
Agreed.
Because if you are centered and you make a better decision, you go in your path.
Always when you are to do what you want to do, a better decision or best decision as possible is actually isolate your feeling.
Definitely. I count till 10, right? And we always say like